Okay. What am I doing? I'm doing some 308 with SST 165s. Ooh, bad glare. Boy. Wait. What's that look like? There you go. And my favorite, 45.5 grains, Winchester Brass CCI 200s. Let's see. I'm gonna seat them to the max 2810. And is that right? Yeah. Let's see. I got Hornady custom grade. I bought the micrometer seating. Seating gauge. I don't know what they're gonna call it. Where are we at? Somewhere around here. We have a shell holder. All right. So I just back it off because I don't remember what I loaded last. Out of turn. Ooh, I might not have enough bullets. I might have to throw something else in there. I loaded these up last week and shot them all, but I was able to chronograph some, and they were going right around an average of 2,600 feet per second, and it was actually like 25.99, but I was like, they were pretty consistent. Actually tried some 45.8, and they were shooting about the same speed. But anyway, purpose of these, I'm gonna load 27, shoot about 10 tomorrow, and probably kind of just figure out how to adjust the scope, get confident shooting out to about 300 yards, and go bear hunting. Let's see how that goes. But 28 or 28,125. See how the next one comes out, and comes out the same, then call it good and just go with it. Varget's my favorite powder. I was using IMR 4320, and I was getting amazing groups with that when I first started loading. And the only thing was, I had a Diamondback, Vortex Diamondback, and I had bullet drop compensation on them, on that scope. and I went and tried 400 and 500 yards the first time, and I couldn't get it. That's just I couldn't hit it, and then I bought a chronographed it, and they were only going 25.5, and I loaded some more a little hotter, and I bought some Varget, and by the book you could go a little faster with Varget, and so I got a good load with Varget, and I started going with that. And this is actually a different load, different bullets, different brass. I was using some Spear boat tails 165s, and they were shooting amazing. I think it was like 46.1. I think it was going, and it was like Hornady brass and Winchester primers. And I would have used Winchester primers on these, but I didn't have any. So these are shooting about an inch group last week. So, and I think probably only an inch, because maybe you could fine tune it. I wanted to try the Winchesters today because I found they're a little more consistent, it seemed like, last year when I was loading stuff for a 308, but didn't have any, so these are shooting good enough. And 2,600 feet per second. Now I have a adjustable I have a Leopold with the CDS, and so I can adjust for the drop, and so I'm not too worried about it. And whatever. Oh man, I'm 3 shy on bullets. So what do I put in place for the last 3? The one complaint I have about Hornady seeding dies is there's a little guide in there that gets stuck sometimes. That can be kind of slow you down. But usually it doesn't stick if you get the bullet straight on top of the case, in the case neck. Sometimes you gotta spin it around and get it lined up. But I was all about my 7mm, and I just haven't got the consistency I wanted shooting that thing. So I put the Leopold on the 308, and I still might play with the 7mm and take it out hunting, but I got less confidence in it at range than I do my 308. And I won't shoot past what I practiced at, so not on anything live. So go check out 300 yards with these tomorrow. Make sure I can hit the steel every time. And there we go. But they're turning out to be beauts. I think that SST is beautiful. You see, they got a cannler, and I'm not seating it down to the cannler. I don't know. I just max it out because that's what my magazine will accept. And actually, when I checked seating depth, I could go longer, but magazine won't accept any more length than that in the short action. So it's good enough. But I don't think it needs a crimp. I don't think you need a crimp, but I've heard that they're more consistent if you crimp. And I heard they shoot a little hotter, faster, without adding powder from a crimp. I don't know if that's true. That'd be interesting I'd actually be interesting to see these to where you're level with that candler, chronograph these that are seated to the max, and then chronograph them with the crimp, and then see what groups the best and what's the bullet speed is at the muzzle, you know. But these are shooting pretty good. Low recoil, 2,600 feet per second out of a 308. It's like easy to manage, easy to shoot. And the thing that turning me off about the 7mm more than anything is that you don't have much brass life with that thing. That's a big deal if you like to hand load and you like to shoot a lot. It gets really expensive. And I like to shoot it a lot if I'm going to hunt with it because I like the confidence it gives me. And so it's a really nice rifle, really handy rifle, lightweight, Bagara, but it just, I'm going to play with it a little bit more and probably hunt with it, but it's not my favorite rifle just because it just doesn't group that well. I don't know if it's because it just gets hot quick or what, but that's something to consider when you're buying a rifle. If you don't have to shoot anything big at long distances, then the Magnum is kind of like, why get a Magnum if it's going to be that rough on the brass? Come on, boy. Come on. That guy's stuck up there. Let's see if I can move this and you can see it. Try not to dump powder everywhere. But here's what I'm working with. Sits. There it goes. Last one with these bullets before I have to figure out what I'm going to put in the other 3. And I've gone way hotter on these, so I'm not too worried on boy, that's bright, huh? Excuse me. I'm not too worried about pressures with 45.5 a bargain. Let's see. 308 Winchester. Target. Where am I at here? Well, we're exceeding it in the Hornady manual. Max is 44 with the 165s and a Hornady manual. So work up carefully. Let's try Nosler. I know I worked up to it. I shot these the other week. Um, 308, 308, target, This one says 46 going 28, 20. This says 44 is their most accurate load going 27.58. That's not what my chronograph said. Let's see. Isn't it funny? Every manual tells me something a little different. Where is that? I got a Spears manual. I think it allows for a little more charge. Man, I don't know where I put that. Anyway. Not so far. Got those 3 others. So I'm on the back of my adjuster. Out. What do I got? I'm gonna back it out a little ways. What should I put in there? Oh man. Dang, do I have? Oh, I got some Oslers that are pretty cool looking. I think they got red tip. Nope, they got green tips. Dang it, they're not gonna fit in. Which ones have red tips? Is that 7mm? These are gonna be real cool. Look like a Christmas tree. Green and red and brass. Eight two eight. Oh, I can't see. 2 8. 1. No way. Oh, that cedar's killing me. Killing me. A2195. One five. 821. The green tips look cool. Look really cool. Let's see. Oh, cute beauties. I'll just sling these first thing tomorrow and then fine tune my adjustment on my scope with the stuff I'm actually going to use. Have left over, but yeah, let's see. Half this brass was already prepped, and the other half I just did, but I think that was just a little less than an hour. But they're beauts, and they shoot pretty good. especially the SSTs. So, all right, I think, how long is that? That's a 20-minute video of me talking slow about reloading, but little red soldiers here. Thank you.